BL, Shalom. I'm still waiting on you to get your channel popping, bro. You got too much you got too many gems. Huh.
I was gonna say, I just know this isn't a piece of glass.
Probably is.
It's not. It looks like a wall.
Oh, shit. Nah, not yet. I was out preparing for hello. Had to go to the had to go to the ATM to get some cash because we're planning on going to Spain soon for visa purposes. So in Kenitra, they don't do the online Kareem thing, so you can get a taxi or a drive. So we gotta get cash and use InDrive. The train's like a 2 hour walk, which we're not trying to do that early. So gotta hit Tanger, then hit Spain on a ferry. Reset this visa, hop back. So yeah, I was out doing that. And another thing, so I ain't had time to look into Zechariah 14. Actually, I had just got back from going there, getting cash, and not only for the ferry, but so when we get to Tanger, we can get some shawarmas, some delicious shawarmas. But also stopped at the store for a little bit, get a little stuff we might need before venturing over. So no, so once I got back, I listened to your message about the Zechariah 14, Isaiah 11, and all that. So yeah, I ain't had too much time, and plus wanted to get this done. I planned earlier to have this started at like 6 p.m. my time, so 1 p.m. EST. Excuse, Princess. She's doing something.
Sorry.
She's making noodles.
I'm hungry.
She's angry. So yeah. But now, oh yeah. While I was out, but now I'm gonna tap into that though. But you definitely gotta do a video on that. You definitely gotta do a video on that. 'Cause a lot of people use that Zechariah 14 for the nuclear bombs and stuff, but you pointing out the virus stuff. That's actually kind of I never seen it that way. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta dive into that. It makes sense though. And the shadim and all that stuff. I forgot that one word you said. The goed something like that. But you know. So
You can't jump on there with you.
I think I gotta send a link. I don't even know how that works. But yeah, so part of right. Yeah, you got too much, bro. You need a channel. You gotta, you know. I already got a feeling what your role is. And you already know, me and you already know about each other, bro. So once we put our heads in our hands together, bro, thumbs up. So yeah, hoping to see you soon, bro. Finally meeting up. But yeah, nah, so speaking of Princess cooking, so part of the topic, kind of impromptu topic, I kind of came up with it because of what happened when I was out. When we were out, oh yeah, they're boo. So what happened while we were out? So when we go buy water, These things cost like, it depends on the promotion. Sometimes it's 9 dirhams. I believe they're 12 now. So roughly it could be like $1 to $1.30 for each 5 liter of water. And the amount of waters we bought since we've been here, just this year, what, like
Like the amount of bottles.
even by myself, I'd buy like,
We had so many at
just
the last B&B.
just myself, when I was by myself, I'd have one for like every 2 days. Maybe I could stretch to 3, but especially if I'm drinking coffee, one every 2 days it will last. So just say 4 a week. Just say 4 a week. And and we was just taking these to the trash, or the to be recycled, whatever,
No,
or just
recycle.
giving them. I mean, some people do. I'm sure they take them to do that.
Yeah.
But basically just, you know. And then I was just thinking one day, I'm like, all these bottles. I just looked up like what the recycle value of each one is, and the recycle place is kind of a way out. So when I was looking up the people around, what the value would be for each one, and I think it depends. Some stores will trade you like I don't even remember how much it was. Maybe like 5 of them but they'll give you like a bottle of cleaner or something. So I think you can get a dirham each. I call them dirhams.
I think other people do too.
Yeah, I think you can get one each if you actually take them to a legit place or something around that. But I was like, I'll let them go for half a dirham each. So see how I tied these up? So what I did, I started keeping every single bottle we get. So make a batch of like 10 each. So I took, on the way to the bank, on our walk, took a batch, whatever you want to call this thing, 10 each. And I was actually thinking of going around and like banging on with my stick, my Goku stick, and being like a traveling little drummer boy, something like that. I don't know, or making a game with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, put a marker underneath the lid, and somebody gotta guess it right, and if they don't guess right, then they gotta pay me, or they don't get their money back type stuff. Or if they win, they get money back plus. I was thinking of doing something like that. So I just took a batch of 10, and I was looking for somebody who might want them. Seen a dude with a donkey, a cart, riding with his donkey. And I was like,
Going through the trash.
going through the trash. Some people go through trash and most people just leave these out and people just take them. I guess to make money off them. So seeing him, I was like, boutier bottle, or
Bote.
these boutier,
Bote.
pour 5 dirhams, or Hamza. Hamza's 5 in Darija. 5 is 5 in French, or Francais, as they say. So 10 bottles of O or water. I was like, for 5 dirhams. He said he wanted to do it for 3, so I was like, I'll just. And he pointed me over to some market, so went over there after going to the bank, just throwing around to people like, yo, these boutiers for 5 dirhams. Eventually found some dude. One dude acted like he wasn't interested, and then another dude speaking Spanish or something.
French.
I don't know. He asked if I was Spanish or American.
Yeah,
I know he said
He
that.
thought we were from Spain.
But
That's what he was saying.
he gave me, I wanted 5. He ended up giving me 6.5 dirhams, more than I was asking for. And then one dude that didn't want him at first, then he acted like he was gonna come over and give me more for him. So I was like, now some people interested in stuff. So I'm really wondering how much you can get. I was sure you can get like one each, but I'm not, I'm not gonna be picky and greedy. I'm sure, like, I can get these off a lot faster, and plus they're basically free, so you can get your money back. Instead of getting nothing out of it. That's the title of the video, making something out of nothing. Most people throw these away, but you could sell these, right? You can sell these, and now you got a free bottle of water, or a free gallon of milk, or now you got cash for a taxi around here or something. So, I was like, that was the mess. That's what prompted the impromptu today. I was like, I gotta, this a deep message, bro. So one man's trash is another man's treasure. Likewise with Princess, like, actually I'm gonna start with my mother first, cause especially when my father left the house and it was basically just my mom raising us, and she had to work 2 jobs to support us and stuff. Sometimes food was scarce and stuff like that, but let me tell you though, my mom could make my mom can make some miracles in the kitchen with a little bit of ingredients. Like she'll make some shit. She'll make something that you wouldn't even think. It's just like remix, like and she'll make it good. Unless she makes some stuff I don't like cabbage or something, something. She occasional.
Doesn't make a whole lot I haven't liked.
Right. But there's some things. But like you gotta use what you have.
Keep the big stuff out. Don't worry about tearing it. Because this is
Oh,
a
yeah.
really dirty bowl.
Like you gotta use what you have around you. You might not think you have anything, but you got things you can utilize to flip to turn into something else. You see these, and I was gonna get to you too. Like when we get to the gifts part, so like she can whip it up in the kitchen too. Don't yeah. Magic fingers. Right. Soul fat as hell. Not me, her soul. So yeah, that's like you see these people over in Africa making Teslas. They eat nothing, bro. They don't have anything. And they eat mud patties and shit, and bushmeat. But there's some over here that like the less, like a lot of people think you need a lot to do a lot. The less some people have, it causes them to tap into what they have inside even more. It depends on the individuals. Like, you got Hamites, or maybe they're not Hamites, but making Teslas, making crazy inventions, and they don't have formal schooling. They don't have all the luxuries most places have. But a lot of them got a smile on their face, and a lot of them like whitest teeth you ever seen. And remember that video we watched with the lady with 40 kids?
Mm-hmm.
This lady in Ghana, Mama Uganda.
They all looked like they were in good health.
Mama Uganda, she had 40
Beautiful
kids.
smiles.
Her first kid at 13, I believe she got, something happened to her. 40 kids raising by herself. But she makes it happen. And them kids look happy and they're fed. So, I mean, you know, some people, they don't have, some people make it an excuse. Like, you think you have to have the best equipment or the best tools or this and that to get something done. But a lot of times that can be what kickstarts, what starts the fire in you to really get creative. Just use what you have around you to learn some new stuff. Do some things I would never thought about flipping bottles, bruh. What?
Let's talk about the possible cart
Oh yeah.
project.
We got thoughts of
Building a cart.
building a cart for travel purposes, maybe even getting a donkey to attach to it to yoink our stuff around with us, carry up, because we got so much luggage. Until we saw these chauffeurs, that's extra luggage.
And they're heavy.
Yeah, they just add more. So if we can get a donkey, you know, we'll take care of them better than most people would, and you know, won't overwork them. Might even help him out. You know, might even help pull it with him. Might put him on the cart and pull him if he gets tired. You know. So we're thinking about doing that too, just cause all this stuff we got are forced to carry. Like, if we can find a cart somewhere to build on, or we have to do it like completely from scratch, and just gotta either find the materials laying around somewhere people throw out, like these bottles, or how we gotta do it. That'll help us moving around, not having to walk and carry it everywhere. Even if we don't got a donkey, I can get a good workout in and just
Right, just push it by hand.
push it by hand, but we won't have to carry all that stuff in our hands. It'll be on a cart, and you can pull more than you can carry. So, at least I think so. At least we won't have to have our. There's no way we need like 4 hands each to carry all those.
Well, we did find a cart, but we don't know if it belongs to somebody.
Yeah, so you don't want to just yoink stuff and it's somebody's and.
But to me, it looks abandoned. I don't know. I don't want to just take it. If it sits there long enough, I think we should clean it. If not, we can always build it from scratch.
Yeah. And
I like a challenge.
That's another thing. Challenges can bring out the best in you. They can, cause growth. Some people challenges will break them. Some people challenges will cause you to grow, and to rise to the challenge per se. So yeah, and then like back against the wall type situations, such as when I went through my Job period and I was on like, I don't know, markets were just not right for what I was doing, or I just wasn't, I don't know. But then I had like the less drawdown, because in the prop firm account you have like 2K drawdown before you lose the account, trailing drawdown. So I had like 75 cents worth of drawdown left. That's no room at all, right? But I called a $100 trade on it. Because it forced me to be extra patient. It's I'll send this back, right?
Yeah, but make sure all the big stuff is out.
Yeah. Forced me to be extra patient, and I could have caught actually a $1,500 trade with 75 cents left to draw down, and that was actually my plan. I actually pre-wrote it down, but I just, when you got 75 cents drawdown, you have a chance to get $100 and extra leverage. That's a great trade, great flip. So I just trailed it rather than risking losing the whole thing again. But I would have caught it. But back against the wall, it'll force you to really tap in and really utilize. Like you might have less, like I had less drawdown, but then I had to tap into the leverage I have within me, not the leverage I have physically. Like you might have less materials, but somebody can have the best materials, the best equipment in the world, but they don't have your mindset, they don't have your ideas, they're not you, they don't have your spirit, so they can do nothing with it. They can do nothing with it.
Very true. It's like people who win the lottery and they just blow the whole lottery money within that same year.
Mm-hmm.
And they're back to nothing.
Right. Somebody can win $5 million, and then most people who win the lottery are broke within like 2 to 4 years. Mm-hmm. Millions of dollars just freely given to them, and they waste it on mansions. The property tax on them mansions are crazy. They didn't invest it in anything that grows. They got all liabilities. But then there's somebody out there that has $1 in a dream, and they didn't have millions of dollars, but they worked towards and they got there. You know, they turned $1 to 5, they turned the 5 to 15, 15 to 100 to 1,000.
Like my sports bets.
Right. And you know, compound over time. It's all they didn't have a lot, but they had the mind. They had a lot within. So you know, that's the times you turn something into nothing, or you turn nothing into something. Actually, I said it backwards. Turn nothing into something, and then it could cause you to really tap into your gifts that you were blessed with, that you might not be using, that you maybe forgot about,
Or just didn't know about.
or didn't know about, because now you forced to do new things, and you might even start liking new things you never thought you would have did. Like to show y'all this shofar investment, because that's one thing we are gonna invest in, is making these shofars easier to accomplish. Because to make the mouthpiece part, it requires such amount of heat to shape it and all that, and to make the holes and stuff. So we need a drill next. If we can find a hand drill, that's fine. But this thing gets to 1,000 degrees, y'all, like the lowest. And shofars require like 300 to 350 degrees. So you gotta be real careful with this one. This will melt your skin, bro.
Could shape some metal with that.
Right. So start with nothing, level up, start acquiring new tools, better tools. The time you were working with no tools at all, just built your mind, just made you a better, you know, individual. And then once you get the better tools, now you can upgrade. Now you like in a video game, when like you have, like say your character, like say you start a video game and your character's weak, and you can only lift certain weapons, or only afford certain weapons, and so you gotta finesse. You know, you can't defeat the boss with just, you know, just going straight up with him. So you gotta, like, you know, maneuver, jump around, shoot some arrows, stuff like that. That's how you gotta move at first. But you know, you can finesse until you rope a dope. You might not be as strong as him or as fast, or maybe you got speed on him, but he's just real big and stronger than you. But you just gotta finesse and use what you got until you can. All right, now your character, like say you're Link from Zelda. Now you got that gauntlet thing, or you got the fire arrows, and now you can do some damage. Now you don't gotta run away. Now you can go straight up with him. You got that what's that sword, bro, from Zelda? You play Zelda? You never played Zelda?
No.
Oh man.
Surprised.
Or now you got that what's it? That mask on the Ocarina of Time. With that mask where you can turn into the Goro, that big brown dude, big fat brown dude that lives in that Fire Kingdom world, whatever the hell it is. I don't remember. That's so long. I ain't played that game so long. But now you can like roll around and smash things, and, you know, you got like 500 pounds behind your punch. So you know, you just upgrade, you just level up. But yeah, back to the gift part. Like, when you're in a position where you gotta turn nothing into something, such as like how she's such a good cook, right? We got the idea to now possibly start selling food, snacks, breakfast stuff, desserts, treats, all kinds of things.
Maybe prepared meals, as long as we can offer like a pickup only type deal.
Mm-hmm.
that a bug?
Probably.
It's dead.
Make sure it's not a spider though.
It's not. That's one of those weird things with a lot of legs. Yeah, people here just sell random stuff on the streets, and I'm pretty sure they don't do it legally. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't have a seller's license or anything like that. So, we're here. You know, this is our life now.
This is our life now.
Why not? Why not be like the locals and make a living how we can?
Shalom to you. Right.
Read their questions.
He said, Azrael said, isn't it interesting that the root Daresh used in Deuteronomy 11:12 goes back to Darash, to seek or interpret or uncover. So as long as someone wants to seek and they have that care, they will make it. But typically the rich feel like they have it all, so they are numb and don't feel like they need to seek anything deeper. The paradox of being rich. 100.
Yeah.
100. People see so rich in monetary value, but they so poor in actual value, bro. Spiritual value. Like some celebs, they'll be, and people put these people on pedestals simply because they can sing good or write words good, and a lot of them don't even write their own their songs. So like, and it's really the real reason they really like them is because of the what's that thing called, social proof, and thinking that they're rich, which a lot of them don't even rich. Like they put it on the front like they're rich, but their label owns all their money and their masters and stuff like that. So people really more make idols out of people because of things like that. But their inner who they are as a person, oh yeah, they can sing and they got money because but what are they doing for people? Who are they really besides the music? Besides the sports,
The
persona, besides having money, and a lot of people that are rich, they have money for shit that don't even really fucking matter. Like, okay, football, basketball is cool. All right, you're doing you're doing something that a lot of people can't really do, and they did put in a lot of work to be good at that. But it's not really something important though. That's the thing. It's not important. You shouldn't be idolizing people in the first place. But the people that really matter are like people that are taking care of the world, taking care of people. If you're rich and you're not taking care of people, what's your purpose? Why do people value you? You don't value shit. You don't value people or the world. You got a blood oath with, Luciferians or whatever the hell. They have not. Masons, whatever. And a lot of them are dead inside. So it's like you got all this money and stuff, but for what? And then you you have no real purpose besides that. You got all this money, and that's it. That's your legacy. You was just rich. You weren't like. Here's my thing, bro. If I was a billionaire, and I probably shouldn't say this because they'll probably know it's me. But if I was a billionaire, I probably, most likely, would do some Batman shit. If I had Elon Musk money, bro, and all the time in the world to master physics and 50 martial arts and all that stuff Batman mastered, bro, get a Cybertruck, a flying Cybertruck. And I'll be going fighting crime, bro. I'll be taking down, you know what I mean, Batmobile.
No, you wanted a Cybertruck.
I did, but just it was bulletproof, and it could float in water. Bro,
Build one.
you're $1 billion and you're not using it to do good in the world. You could You could fight crime. You could take down the elite. You could take down the elite that are manipulating the earth, using the earth, damaging the resources, manipulating war. You could take all that down. But you know, you're sipping on a pina colada in Myanmar, eating bat stew. Uh, a lot of these rich people are into weird stuff, weird, weird stuff. So I mean, like
They eat snails here.
they eat snails here, yo. So it's really like it's not what you have, bro. It's not what you have materialistically. Some of the most influential people in the world weren't rich. I'd rather be remembered as a Nelson Mandela type or a Malcolm X than a damn uh, what's that dude's name? Jesse Livermore, who one of the most people say one of the best traders of all time. But he made fortunes and lost fortunes several times. Made millions, lost millions several times. Never mastered himself, even though he knew how to master himself. He knew what to do. But he died broke, and I think he committed suicide. So like, what was the purpose of all that? What was the purpose of being known as the greatest trader in the world, but you died sad enough to kill yourself, and you died broke? But you accomplished all this notoriety. You had all this stuff, and granted, he started from nothing. He did start from nothing. He was like, I think the story goes, his dad wanted him to work on a farm, and he just took a train one day and went and worked at some the early stock stuff. He went to something like a betting place, and he just was enamored with it, and he eventually got a job at a stock place, and he just worked his way up. So I mean, that's an example of doing something with nothing, turning nothing to something.
Alright, sorry, I'm gonna butt in. I think these noodles are really cool looking.
Yeah.
I don't want to dump them, but we found these colorful pasta shells. And you know, I'm a foodie, so.
That word, the rush, means care. You don't remember Alright, you said Deuteronomy 11:12 twice. So let me go read that. Devarim 11:12. A land which Yahweh, thy Elohim, cared for, the eyes of Yahweh, thy Elohim are always upon it from the beginning of the year even to the end of the year. Alright, so I guess the word care is Daresh or Darash. That's the thing. They don't care, bro. They don't care. They don't care about the land. They don't care about the Most High, the land He created and gave to us to toil. That we neglect. That people throwing trash all over the ground. Don't give a damn if it kills the sea life, the marine life that they eat. And now they have less of. Y'all already eating them all up. Now y'all killing them with trash. And they don't stop to think, bro. If you were a damn sea otter or a dolphin, you know, would you want your habitat full of pollution, of oil, water bottles you choking on your baby sea otter or a whale just choked on a damn, or got them Coca-Cola holder plastic things choke your babies up and stuff? People don't think about that, bro. Like, lack of compassion. Crazy, it's crazy. And that's how you know That's why I say, bro, I don't care. I don't care what you have, bro. If you don't have a soul, and the Most High don't favor you, you're just moving through life, and all you care about is money, and your influence is trash. You have influence because they wanted you to have influence, and they pushed you to the forefront to influence people in a negative way. I don't give a damn how much money you got, bro. The Most High don't fuck with you. And the Most High don't fuck with you, like, what good are you, bro? What good are you? And you're working for the wicked ones. And a lot of them cooning and destroying their own people. Crazy, bro. Crazy. So yeah, there's a lot. So yeah, there's a lot of so many ways to get it, man. So many ways. Even if you think at the time that you don't have any skills or any knowledge of anything, you can always learn. You can always use that back against the wall situation, moment, lowest point to really focus, really meditate, really pray, really. It could cause you to start becoming the best version of yourself, and then you'll start doing things you never thought you would. Selling water bottles on the damn street for dirhams. Uh, coming up with new ways of doing old things that you were doing. You might have hit like a plateau, but now you it calls you to tap in, and now you got, like me, I made a completely new strategy on my trading, completely new strategy. Um, and it took Job moments, it took things not working out for me to really tap in and not only improve my mentality, even better patience, better discipline, uh, being more content with my wins, but also creating a new strategy based, actually mingling. There's like a few things I learned from two former mentors, and then intertwined with something I was already doing, and then something else that I believe the Most High just put me on. I just noticed one day, like not even 2 months ago. I was like, it was like a cheat code just popped up in front of me. I was like, I just noticed something, and it seemed like it always seemed to work more than often than not. So I started testing it, and I combined it with what I was already doing, a few things I was already doing. So when everything lines up, now it's A+ set up, and going forward, that's what I focus on. And you know, but you gotta work on the mind, like even with the trading, the strategy is a tool. But if you don't have the mindset, and a lot of dudes will tell you this, the best traders in the world will tell you this, you can have the best strategy in the world, 90% win rate, but if you don't have the discipline, the mindset to follow that strategy, to exit when you're supposed to exit, to not over leverage, to not over trade, to not trade outside your plan, to not hold your win too long, to hit your target, and now but you hold it to for a loss because you were greedy. You didn't learn to fight greed. You didn't learn to fight fear. You exit too early and you hold too long. So you got a good strategy. You got a golden strategy, but your mentality is like a, what's the word I want to use? Caca. Yeah, trash. So same thing. Sometimes you don't need the tools. Sometimes you just need the dream. Sometimes you just need the plan, the idea, the initial spark, and then use what you have in the moment. Use what you have. Do what you gotta do until you can level up and get the tools or make your product of higher quality. But really, a lot of times you can make high quality with what people would deem as not not even what's what I want to use with tools that aren't up to par. A lot of times you can have less and do better than people that have the better tools because again it comes back to what's within you. What was within the patriarchs? They had the Most High, they had the Ruach. Look at Yaakov. Yaakov got Laban tried to do the okie doke on Yaakov with the sheep. And what he do? He painted them, right? He decorated them so that they so they come out spotted. And he ended up leaving with better than Laban had. And Laban, was was not irate. Sometimes I mix up what irate means.
Because it sounds like irate, probably.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. Carlos Casanova, I3N. Shit stream. Appreciate the input, my guy. Appreciate you too, man. You must love shit streams. Well, if you're coming for shit streams, I got the shit streams. Let me tell you. Tune in every time. Sometimes we got shit on the WooL.
Yeah, I think there might be some on that bench right there. So make sure you wash your hands good.
I will. Yeah, literal shit stream. So, yeah, you came to the right place.
Somebody said it's a shit stream?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a good example of one of those people who would come across something of value and not know what to do with it.
Right.
So thank you for providing that example.
A great example, Carlos. Appreciate you so much. It's funny how Most High works. Bro brought a very good example. Clap it up for Carlos, y'all. Clap it up for Carlos. I got dust in my hands, but it's gonna go everywhere if I clap. Shalom, shalom, Zahab. You good, you good. What I usually do when I hit live streams late, I rewind and I watch that thing on 1.5, 2x speed, so it saves me time. But I mean, feel free to watch it back later, the parts you missed. But yeah, basically just went over making the best with what you got. If you have little, turn it to a lot. Pause. Sometimes you might have to eat sardines for dinner. But
Sardines.
She used to hate sardines.
Well, I never tried them. I thought I would hate them.
There's an enigma, a stereotype on sardines. People think it's poor people food, but some places in the world sardines are a delicacy. And I used to hate sardines until I went to Spain with my mom, and she bought them. And she always, even in the States, she would eat sardines. I think she let me try anchovies one time, and I don't remember if I liked them or not. I don't think I did.
Oh.
But I tried sardines in Spain. When was that? March. And they taste like tuna. So some people might think, all right, you know, those people are eating 3-course meals and they're insatiable. They're not happy still. What's the point? What's the point of it? If you got everything that you think you want, but you're not satisfied with it. But somebody over here eating sardines and jasmine rice, sardines and jasmine rice. Oh, but then
Don't mind me.
and they happy as can be, you know. That's just.
I think sardines are better than tuna, actually.
It might be. Sardines are blazed. So yeah. Basically, whatever you got, make the best with it. Do the best you can with it. Use what you have within you. Let what's within you be more valuable than what is outside of you. Because you can have a little, but you have a lot inside, and you can turn that little to a lot. And especially the Most High, you know, you pass your trials and tests, and you strengthen, and you stay loyal. He can turn a little to a lot. You just gotta show that you. What?
This is the worst mozzarella.
For real?
Yes. But I'm gonna turn it into something good. Just do it.
We got a live example.
This is horrible.
We got.
This has like 0 salt.
We got salt though.
Yeah, but like I've never tasted cheese like this. Try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously. That is terrible.
Is it fucking expired?
No, it just. Did you look at the ingredients?
No.
You just spit
Did
it
you?
out. No, it's cheese.
That's nasty as hell.
You bought it.
That's the worst cheese I ever ate.
Pasteurized cow milk. What is pressure?
I don't know.
I forgot what that word was. It has no salt at all. That's probably what it is.
Just put some salt on it.
Yeah.
If that's what mozzarella tastes like
Without
with no salt,
Yeah.
then I don't like mozzarella no more.
I mean,
But that's a good example,
texture,
yo.
Yeah, the texture is on
Look how
point.
disgusting mozzarella is without salt. But you put a little something, a little salt on that mozzarella. Now it's.
I'm gonna make this tasty. Don't worry. Do not fret.
So you can do you can do a lot with a little. A little salt sometimes turn up the whole dish.
A little seasoning.
Just a little seasoning.
Y'all know about that seasoning.
Tuna and rice, eggs and rice. Yeah. You honestly don't need. You honestly don't need a lot. I'll be happy with a peanut butter and jelly and banana sandwich, bro. With that delicious what was that stuff we had?
And you know, we hadn't had it in such a long time that like we appreciated it so much more.
Oh yeah. It's been forever since I had PB&J. We found some good bread. Some what was that one butter?
Which butter?
That Pueblo butter or whatever it was. Was it? It wasn't. It was noisette, right?
Oh, the hazelnut butter.
Hazelnut butter. That joint was so good, bro. Yeah, you really don't. People try to make it seem like you gotta have all these. You don't need all these crazy, expensive dishes, bro. Like, she be whipping up. What did you make with that one day? Chicken. Mozzarella chicken. Man, restaurant style quality.
And see, that's enough. Like, food actually is a really good example. I don't know if people can hear me. Food is a good example because we eat very clean. So if it's got like crazy ingredients that you can't pronounce or like additives, food dyes, like anything that's not natural, we won't eat it. So majority of what they have in the stores it's a bunch of processed stuff with additives and chemicals and stuff, so you gotta start making stuff yourself. Grow your own food. make everything from scratch, like those potato chips and French fries and stuff. Like, yeah, it's fried food, but I'm sure it's like 100 times better than McDonald's. But yeah, so work with what you got.
Yeah, you can.
I'll talk with you.
If you're creative, you get creative. You don't have a lot of ingredients, but you can get creative and turn it. You can make it. You can make magic.
But like when we were at Layla's, I made like a cheese sauce or something out of butter or something like that.
Yeah, what's there was something we didn't have, but
And it turned out really good.
you made it somehow anyway.
I basically made cheese sauce from scratch, I think. Something like that.
There was several things though. Like another example. Where's it at? So when we run out of coffee, a lot of people know this. We run out of coffee, but we have date seeds. We save our date seeds, and you can clean them, let them dry off, and then roast them, and then you can grind them into a powder and drink it. Caffeine-free energy drink, and you get the dates. These dates, they're called Docklers, bruh. Docklers and Kala dates. They the best dates I ever tasted. They smell like maple, right? It's like
like maple syrup.
like maple syrup, and they taste, bruh. It's it's like eating candy for real.
Pretty much.
And we made coffee with just. We didn't put sugar, right?
We did. At first, we tried it without it, and it was decent.
Drank this black, no milk or sugar, and it tasted like it had like a caramelly notes of caramel and syrup. This junk will make. You didn't make a cake with it. No, you made some treat with it.
I made some. I made date brownies and whatever you want to call those oatmeal bar things. Those are really good. Basically, like an energy bar, a protein energy bar.
So you think you don't have the ingredients, but you got it right in front of you. You got coffee right here with date seeds.
And I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of ancient people did, is use every part of a fruit or whatever that they could, as long as it was edible.
And then you got people out here with their $7 minimum Starbucks drink with 50 grams of sugar. Terrible ingredients, thinking they doing something, but you got your little humble bag of. How much our coffee bag cost? Organic coffee bag.
Like $5.
Like $5.
$5.
$5 for our coffee bag, organic coffee bag, and that lasts. That's like half the cost of most people's Starbucks drink that they have for one time. We got a bag of organic coffee
Yeah,
for
and it's organic on top of that.
a week or two, depending on how the frequency we drink. At minimum a week.
Yeah.
A minimum a week for half the price of one Starbucks drink. Bag of Kala or Dakla dates, 20 dirhams, so like $2.20 USD. Take all the seeds. Most people throw the seeds out. We take the seeds and we turn it into coffee. So, you gotta utilize. You gotta think outside the box and utilize your resources. You might think you don't have no resources, but you do. You got more than you think. But it takes you tapping into that mentality to look around like I brought up earlier. I'll bring it up again for Sahaba since she's late. Most people throw these out. I started saving them and selling them. Most like months ago, these would go straight to the trash. But sold 10 of them for 6.5 dirhams. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep saving these empty 5-gallon water jugs and turn them into money. Why not? It's either, and then you do that 10 times. Now you got 65 dirhams. Now you can buy 5 gallons of water for free. It was trash.
Cheese tastes like water.
So there's a lot of things you do.
If anybody has 3, 4, 5 ingredient recipes for me to try, please send them. I love trying new food recipes.
Yeah, Zahaba, if you have, I don't know if you heard it. If you have any recipes, we said 3 ingredients?
3, 4, 5, like as little as possible.
3, 4, 5 ingredient recipes that we can attempt to make. Do you have any good recipes? Put us on.
Or just anything really. I say
Yeah.
like 3 to 5 for like simple stuff, but like if you got something, I like a challenge, so if you got something challenging, send it my way.
And yeah, and even if it's a lot of ingredients, we can you can always remix recipes. A lot of times, things that she makes, the recipe will call for like 50 grams of sugar, or like no,
Way too
more
much
than that.
sugar, like 2 cups of sugar,
Yeah, but she'll half it or third it or quarter it,
and
whatever.
it's still just as good.
And we use brown sugar and caramel. What was that
Oh,
stuff?
that caramel condensed milk.
Condensed
stuff.
milk. Yeah.
That was really good.
Try to keep the sugar at a minimum. Put cinnamon in it to regulate the sugar. Well, Zahaba said, "What's your cash app? I want to send y'all something." My cash app's dead. I mean, you don't have to send us nothing. We appreciate it though.
We appreciate any kind of support, like, you know, share the link to our store, or recommend a product to somebody you might know.
But we don't oppose support
Of course.
for the show. So if you really do, well, I'll order something right now. I'll be back.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we did. All praise the Most High, for your support, and yeah, may He bless you and your household.
And we haven't put any new products out in a while, so if there's something you have in mind, like something custom, give us your idea. We can get it made for you.
Yeah, so that's another thing.
It's lacking.
The store was kind of slow. We got some good. Honestly, we got some great products, like designs, just ideas, slogans, stuff like that. I've seen people copying some of our ideas. I don't know why it's not taking off as much as quick as. I mean, I'm sure it takes time. It takes ads. We could probably run more ads, stuff like that. I figured at least the YouTube community would be more. I get it with the economy people we're in. So it ain't the thing. I did think it would take off a lot more than it has so far. But we got great products, bro. And we when it comes to clothing, we try to stick to 100% cotton. Just cause that's what we want on people. We don't want people wearing stuff that's bad for them. So whatever I'd wear, I'd want to push to somebody else to wear.
Exactly.
So that was another thing. We got
high quality.
That store, and then now we got other side stores also. We're trying to do the shofars, the WooL stuff. So like, our hands are in so many different places. Trying to do
So many
selling food
things.
now. Selling food now. Possibly trying to start a recycling slash trash thing here, but that might take more loopholes and
Some kind of trash pickup
some,
business.
not only to to help support ourselves and our journey, but to help the environment, because a lot of people do not care about their own environment, and it's crazy.
And hopefully it'll inspire the people that live here to want to do the same thing, because I'm sure there's at least a few people out there that don't enjoy walking out and seeing trash every day. This food.
You know, the one thing about it though,
Oh.
the sad thing about it is, if people do support the store, like, we don't get as much off the sales.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
profit margin is not
So
high at
honestly,
all.
honestly, if somebody was gonna do like,
Like
honestly,
somebody can make $100 purchase, we might only get like 20 of it.
Yeah,
due to
somebody-
production costs and stuff.
what was our first sale?
We
Our
had,
first sale was
we
like,
had like a $60 sale that we profited like maybe, I don't remember that one.
we got like $30 off the $99
Yeah, that's what it was.
$99 sale, but we only got $30 out of it. So honestly, if people wanted to support, it probably instead of them, I mean, you want them to at least get something out of it too, though. But
Yeah.
if you wanted to support so much, like say you wanted to support us with $20, you buy something for $20, but we only get like $5 out of it. So it would be better for you to just send it direct.
Right.
It was just sad because we want
we appreciate it.
Nah,
either way.
of course. But which is sad because the person, what we go through, who we sell through, the production cost is so high. The production cost is so high that we have to make prices higher than we want to, and we don't get 100% of the sale, not even 50.
No, not even 50.
So it's like, yeah. That's the sad part. Like. So at that rate, if we sold $1,000 order, we get like 300.
Right.
Crazy, bro. So yeah, so if it's in your heart to support and strictly just for the support, the cash app would be better. But if you really do like a product and want to buy it, then by all means. If you really like the product, buy the product. But if it's simply about support, $20 directly to us versus $20 on the store, we'd only get 5 from the store.
Right.
But the 20 sent directly to us, like Cash App or PayPal, that'd be 100%.
PayPal would be better. 'Cause
Yeah.
My Cash App is kind of.
But if you do like something on the store, by all means, because you get something out of it too.
Right. And if you subscribe with your email,
Since you wear two t-shirts.
You get 10% off.
Oh yeah, if you subscribe to email, you 10% off also. Since she ordered 2 t-shirts. Hey, peace and blessings and love and
yes.
for the support. You
I
know,
need to
you don't
get on
even
processing your order right
Yeah.
away.
you don't even know. Appreciate you.
Very much.
Oh wait, I got off my own live stream again.
Oh.
You know, I accidentally swiped. Remember that one guy's body was on when I accidentally swiped
Yeah.
random.
Oh,
I accidentally did that again.
with another body.
You know, it's all good. It's all good. It's just now what I was saying is, now, 100%, 100,000% appreciate any support we get, store, anything. Only thing we're just saying because yeah, we love to make sales and stuff. We think we have like some of the best products in the community. But yeah, it's just the shop the who we sell through. It's a drop ship type thing. So
Plus, like all the taxes.
yeah, the taxes.
And,
Oh yeah, so our first sale was like $100, and we only got 30 out of it. So yeah. So of course, like
I just
yeah,
like
look,
showing my food.
yeah,
I don't want to dump it though.
that's
So
SpaghettiOs.
it's the shells.
Oh yeah. So yeah. If it's just you wanting to support, we would prefer, you know, if it's in your heart to support, we would prefer that because we to keep more of it.
Or
We
buy
wouldn't
shop
want
on.
you like if somebody wanted to bless us with $50, we wouldn't want you doing that in the like unless you really like the product, go ahead and buy it. But if it was just simply because you wanted to bless us with $50, we'd rather you like if you wanted us to have the $50 directly PayPal or Cash App, we'd have it, but through the store we'd get like
A fraction.
maybe 15, 20. So yeah. But however you want to do it, it's all good. It's all good. We appreciate all any and all support, you know.
Right.
Any and all.
Like I said, even just sharing it with other people just to get our name out there, our brand out there.
Yeah. Because most people, I understand most people, their financial situation, completely understandable.
We get it.
So, we have crazy Moroccan people.
Little heathens.
Yeah. We have friends and family that no likes, no shares, no reposts,
No comments.
damn sure no purchases, no comments, no support at all. You think people you call your best friends or family will be the ones to, and again, if you don't have money, understandable.
Liking and sharing is free.
That's free. Liking and sharing is free. That's the
Or
least
just-
that they could do.
Just a simple compliment like, hey, you know, even if it's not your cup of tea, like, hey, this isn't something I would use or wear or whatever, but like it looks really good. Something. A compliment.
But there's ones that we know are spending money on crazy stuff like $100 on a dinner plate, $200 on Jordans, going on vacation, but not shopping with their friend or family. You know, it's crazy, and that's gonna be another topic too, another time. Like, just fake people,
Sad.
because people will mess with you and love you as long as you're on their level or below. But as soon as they see you escaping the rat race or taking a leap of faith, elevating, or now you're living in Torah and now you're not doing the things you used to do. And this happened to my mom too. She stopped. She don't do the drinking, wanting to go out and party and stuff. And family stopped visiting her. Coming down to Florida, but not visiting her like 30 minutes, an hour away. Not even messenger, nothing. Coming all the way down from Maryland. Hanging with friends, going to Disney and stuff. But not, you know. And that's happened several times. Craziness. So yeah, you don't do what you used to do. Certain friends, family will stop messing with you. Especially you get out of the idolatry, the New Testament. They stop messing with you. They think you evil now. They don't want to support you because you know. But you're the one that's supporting everybody else and wanting the best for everybody else. So you know it's crazy work.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a you know, it's been a thing.
I can definitely say I've been like the type of friend that'll like go above and beyond, go out of my way to do stuff for my friend, but I don't really get that in return.
You said PayPal was better. I'm sure you can put yours in. Let's see. If anybody want to support, because we are doing this MacGyver style, you know. In a foreign country, that we don't have jobs. I do my trading on the side, working with a prop firm. But even on the prop firms, that's not 100% of the money. Like you gotta on a prop firm challenge, you gotta make 3K, then you pass, and then you gotta have five $150 days before you can even withdraw anything. But you really should make like 2K before withdrawing anything because you still gotta follow the 2K drawdown rule. So you preferably want to make like 2,500 3K before withdrawing even $500. So it's the plan with that for me is taking profits from a prop firm and get payouts and then put it on a live account. So whatever I make on a live account is all mine. I don't gotta make thousands of dollars before I can even take anything, just to prove myself and then get paid. So yeah, so yeah. Uh, but things about to turn out with that. Things about to turn out with the trade. So no worries, no worries.
What does she mean, like the email or
I think so. I think, or you can do the
like leaving?
that's your that's how you pick on somebody, right? I think so. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how it works.
I've barely used PayPal.
I don't know how it works, but but if you do want to support, if you want to support through PayPal, I'm gonna put her email, cause me and PayPal got some problems. Let me see.
It's logging in. I didn't know there was anything else besides a name. Just my email or phone
I
number
guess that's how
or
you do it.
name?
I don't.
Because that's what he gave us.
The email. I think it is email.
His email and his
So
name.
this is how you. This I think this is how you. We don't do this, so trying to figure it out.
We were lucky enough to be able to, because everywhere takes cash here. Nobody really takes cards. So we were lucky enough to come across this place that was like, well, if you don't have cash, I'll take payment through PayPal. So it was like the only time I've used this recently. I guess just the name, right?
I think you just do the email.
Alright,
Because you can send a link to people, but it's like a temporary link. But it's a request, but you don't want to do that.
okay, yeah, this is, I'm not sending a bill to
Yeah,
anybody.
no, I'm just saying. Because just give me an email.
Okay, already that. Now I know how older people feel. How do you do this? How do you make that? Sorry, Mom. I get it now.
Oh, wait.
It was okay. I didn't have PayPal for many, many, many years. Had no plans on making one, but it does come in handy. And I think I saw her order
Oh, yeah?
right away.
You synced it?
I synced it.
You can, you gotta wait till fulfill it. Okay.
Yes.
What search you do?
It doesn't show me, but if I go to I'll deal with that later.
That's all the stuff.
My dog is gonna have a store soon.
Yeah, we got. That's what I'm saying. Like
he's kind of popular, so I figured.
we started venturing off in so many different ways, trying to make things happen, because we kind of had to. But it just, it just it just brought out more of ourselves, more, more of our. We had to think deeper, think more outside the box, tap into different areas, get more creative, which is a good thing. And in the long run, you know, we're gonna thrive. I have no doubt in my mind. Just trading alone, just trading alone. I already know I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna have 100K a year, maybe as soon as next year. Uh, I know I'm gonna hit. I know I'm gonna hit a mil plus one of these years. I already know. Just trading alone. But it was a Joe period, rebuilding moment, testing, trial moment, and But yeah,
She got the yaw only shirts.
that's what's up. Hey,
Designed by this handsome
Yours
man right
truly.
here.
that she got two of those. Got ones. Both got ones. What was
Oh, and the pride one. That's a big one.
Hey.
Also designed by this handsome man.
Hey, I love your shirt selection. I love your shirt selection. Shirt selection. Tongue twister. Appreciate it, bottom of my heart. Thank you, appreciate you for supporting. Anyway,
Definitely.
even if you don't figure the PayPal thing out, you already did enough. You already supported more than most have, so we appreciate that. We only expect no PayPal donation, nothing like that. I dropped the email in case, and we hope they fit you well, and they nice and snug.
And bring lots of attention.
Yeah.
Like, where'd you get that shirt?
Right. I believe they come with the things, right? Yeah, they should come with a thank you note and I think our store name on it. So if you could, we'd appreciate if you take how many does it come with? Just one?
Yeah.
If you can just promote the store, like just put it on somebody's car or something, or if you know somebody in the community, because we know a lot of people don't care about the Bible, Tanakh, the Most High, or the Christian. So most people won't support. It's not their niche, so they probably won't buy it. But if you know somebody that likely would, and if you could support, show them our store, the link and all that, and we appreciate it. You know, God bless you. God bless you.
The shop link is on there, and I believe the Instagram, which is exactly the same, ruach.shop. And I think I put the email on there. I don't remember, it's been a while.
On
the card. Yeah. So, hopefully we'll get some new products up soon.
Yeah.
Just have too many different things at one time. Too many ideas.
Gotta get these shofars going.
Yep.
This is a step in the right direction, but we're not in a good area to do this type stuff. But we're gonna try to, But we're gonna make it happen.
And those we'll probably post on Etsy when we get that up and running. And eventually some wool.
Yeah. Or if you want wool attached to your shofar. I don't know.
Somebody might.
Maybe super glue it to it. I don't know.
Dye some wool a specific color you like and put it on your shofar. I don't know. Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Maybe you should play out on the street for Durhams.
I'm gonna play on the street for Durhams. I don't want to give them too much sauce. Because I got some songs. I got some melodies I made. At least like 10. At least 10 melodies I made that I want to put some tracks out to. Turn them into beats. Take the melodies I made, turn them into beats, and I got lyrics to a bunch of them. Not all of them yet, but at least like hooks and stuff to them that I want to put out eventually. When the stars align. Oh yeah, also something I'm working on. I got a manga working in the behind the scenes. I'm not gonna put too much info on that right now.
It's good. It's really good.
We just started.
It's already good.
Um,
It's funny. It's entertaining.
yeah. So, but I also have a book that I've been writing for like since I first came to Morocco, I believe. Prayers, proverbs, meditations, a bunch of things that I was writing during different periods. Uh, just things that would just pop in my head or during certain, you know, happy moments, sad moments, whatever. I would write, you know, certain little proverbs and psalms, rhymes. I'm planning on putting them into compiling it into a book. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna put them all in the same book. I don't know the title yet, but I do plan on putting that out also. And who knows, maybe
Sorry.
sound confirmation. Who knows, one day, you know, maybe, you know, I can't call them scripture, but all my things are based on the Most High. All my writings are based on the one Creator, my experiences in my life, my experiences with Him, my testimony, um, all my trials, all my victories, um, all the salvation. So I'm not gonna put it there as scripture, but they're just writings, you know, based on the Most High, based on scripture, scripturally backed, and you know things that I went through, things that I thought, stuff like that. So yeah, maybe one day, hundreds or 1,000 years from now, I don't think we have that long, but maybe somehow I'll find it and be like, oh, look at this ancient writing right here. I do plan on writing a scroll though. I will tell you, I do plan on writing my own Torah scroll on some real parchment, maybe some sheepskin, maybe a silver scroll if I can come into contact one day, and get some calligraphy going, write my own scroll in Hebrew.
Oh yeah. These noodles, by the way. Sorry, I'm over here stuffing my face already.
These noodles, by the way, they're colorful, but they're colored using, was it carrot? Wait,
Carrot,
hold on,
beet.
hold on.
Um,
I have the paper. You can taste it in the noodles. So, where did you see that? Okay,
Beets and
spinach,
betterheads, which is beets,
spinach, beets,
carrots,
carrots.
dehydrated teas,
I'm guessing that's cumin.
epinards, which is spinach, curcuma.
Oh, dark carrots.
There's
So
dark
probably
carrots.
the purple ones.
Oh, it's like the purple one. Oh yeah,
So yeah, this is gonna be a really
I just
flavorful.
realized we just had it. I just repeated what you said.
You did.
No, I was thinking at first. I was thinking eggplant.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Man, I'm gonna have to wash my hands. I'm touching my face with all this wool stuff on me. So it's done.
It is done.
Mm.
It is hot. You
Alright.
wanna continue?
I mean, for the most part, we got through. The topic was turning nothing into something and utilizing gifts. So maybe we can touch more on that. If you have a gift that's one of the best things. If you can make money with your gift, and on top of that, your gift is giving glory to the Creator. Like I say, He bless you with a great voice, and you're not out here singing about being a harlot, but you're singing to the Most High and getting paid to do that, or you're not even getting paid directly. He might just bless you with, like, he has somebody come and just support you. You just do it for free, but he comes and support and sends people to support you any kind of way, or you just maybe you win a lot, or your other businesses just start popping off. That's if
I
you
would
could,
love to feed people.
right?
Like, I have a passion for food and cooking, a passion I never thought I'd have. I just always was. I just like experimenting with food.
Mhm.
And it wasn't like all the time, it was just, something that I'd see a recipe, something random, and want to try it and put my own twist on it. But yeah, now it's a passion and I'm really good at it, and I would love to share that with people.
For some reason it didn't register
Speaking of,
the email.
it's kind of hot.
Mhm.
I want to taste each noodle.
Oh yeah, Zahab, if you're still here, some reason the email's not. I don't know if it I think I got separated. If I put an email, I think it doesn't stay on for some reason.
So this is probably the purple carrot.
Right. Oh, yeah. So yeah, let me see.
There's probably people out there who would pay to watch somebody eat.
Right. They are.
There are.
All right. So I'm not dropping the full email to the PayPal. I'll just put it in there. It's klrep3@gmail.com for the PayPal. If you do so choose to support through PayPal. Well, yeah, like she mentioned.
Try that spinach one. Sorry, I'm hungry.
Y'all take that?
Mm-hmm.
I'll touch my face. Like she mentioned, that's another thing we got passion for. Whenever we can,
Okay.
even at times we didn't have a lot, whenever we could, give food or money to somebody in need, like people on the street with kids, and just get them something from the store, or give them something that we have that that we can give them. That's another passion we had. Like actually, what was it, 2021? Was that the year, or 2022? Like we stayed at St. Cloud, and we was actually talking about that.
In that tree house?
I think so. We was on the swing.
No, actually, was that right before the tree house? I
not
know
the tree
I know
house.
what you're talking about though. I
We stayed
remember
at two
that
places.
conversation. Yeah, with the pool.
And we were swinging on something.
Was it I don't know what it was, but I know what you're talking about. It was some kind of hammock
It
thing.
was a hammock, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Oh no, I don't think she sees it. Why is it not showing?
Maybe you
KL.
can't. Maybe you're not allowed to send emails.
For some reason it's not showing it on here.
We can post it after.
Even when
I
I-
think.
Oh, there it is. klrep3@gmail. But yeah, early on when after we first met and started dating, or whatever you want to call it, not dating, but we actually, like, I've always had this vision in my head, or this goal to get rich so I could start like a rehab center / place for like the homeless. So I could, like Torah says, give your gleanings to the poor. So I could have a big field of food to give to people, or a facility for the homeless to come in and they stay, but it's not like just something you just come and lounge, or a place for addicts to come and rehab and treat them with holistic stuff and with the Torah and clean foods. Prayer, scripture. So give them somewhere to come, but also at the same time, give them the tools and the mentality they need. Not just feed them with food, feed their soul and their mind. Have some kind of way to maybe hire some people, or people that I might know. Maybe do like a nonprofit.
Volunteers.
Volunteers to come and teach them stuff. so that they can not, so that they're not staying there for nothing, just to get free food. That you lift them up and they lift themselves up to learn they can learn skills, some things they might they might already enjoy, be interested in, or they used to be interested in before they whatever happened, or they some kind of new subject they can learn, and then they can go out in the world and now they can support themselves. So taking people from the street, feeding them in several ways, repairing their mind and their body and everything, and then helping them to you know to become their best potential basically. So now they build themselves up so much they're like, I don't need to be here no more. I learned all this stuff. I want to grow. I want to maybe let them stay, and then they find a job, and then they let them stay for a little bit, let them save up some money, save up money, let them save up 5, 10K, whatever they need to, and then they can go get an apartment somewhere. Now their mentality is, I want to fish for we taught you how to fish. Now you can go fish for yourself. That's the best gift you can give somebody, not just feeding them, but teach them how to feed themselves. And now they can go out in the world, ex-addict, ex-homeless. Now they know Torah, now they believe in themselves. And now they can do the same for somebody else now. So imagine that, you got a place, and she actually had a similar idea. We was talking about it years ago.
Mine was more of like the structures, like I'm into like not necessarily architecture, but well, kind of like floor plans and stuff, but like tiny homes. It wouldn't just be like a typical homeless shelter. More of like somewhere where somebody could have their own privacy. It's not just all open where everybody's in this depressing building all together with nothing. Like a happy environment where you can thrive with very little.
That's
like this, like a little small room, your own bathroom, and
one person definitely.
this
No,
is more than enough
it's
for one person.
No, we don't need much.
Just somewhere to sleep, eat, shower.
And at the same time, you don't want it to be too comfortable.
Right.
Because if you're too comfortable, you might not want to grow. You might just want to just chill. Like you take a cat from the street, and it was learning to hunt and stuff, and adapt. But you bring it inside, then after a couple years, it's so comfortable, it's so used to playing with little furry, soft things. You put it in the street. You put it in the street, and it forgets how to hunt. The street cats will tear that thing up. Like give them somewhere they can learn and grow, and then save up money, and then they go and they take over the world in their own way type stuff. So that's another passion we have. So we already do it to an extent when we can, how we can.
To try to inspire people.
And inspiring too. Like you don't even gotta be materials. If you don't got money to get somebody, you can give them jewels, gold from your mouth, from your mind, from your wisdom. Just a certain thing you say, a certain word, a certain sentence, a certain whatever, a verse, a scripture you give them. Well, they say wisdom is better than rubies and gold, right? You got wisdom, you can do a lot. You can turn nothing into something with wisdom. Without wisdom, you can have everything and lose it over. So yeah, that's another thing. Once we get, cause we gonna be millionaires. I'm telling y'all, market.
Definitely.
Market. We got too many. There's also ideas we want to make, with creations we want to have to patent, but we gotta patent them first before we put them out there like that. Which it takes to patent something takes like what $2,000-3,000 just for a patent. So once we have the funds, it's a legal process. Once we have the funds to patent certain things too, inventions, ideas we have. I already know we got great things. I already know we got great things coming. And we're gonna do, especially now, the mentality we got now. We're gonna steward our riches to such a degree. You know what I'm saying? That's something we want to do when we have our riches. pour it out to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Have places for people to come and be able to feed people in all kinds of ways. Support the widows, the fatherless, the clothe the naked, feed the poor, and have a place for them to rebuild themselves. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Mark my words.
When we're winning, everybody's gonna be winning.
100, 100. If I was a billionaire, bro, trillionaire, this earth would be a lot different. Let me tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If I had Elon Musk money, this world would be a lot different. Cause I live off the minimum. I live off the million. If I have a $1 billion, I could I could live, especially in another country. I could live off 20K a year. I could I don't what I'm saying, I don't need a lot, bro. I could give away more than I use, or build things like big farm structures, big farm areas to use that money to better the environment so that people have stuff. Yeah, man. So that's another passion and goal we have. This we're gonna get done. And every time you support us, we're supporting somebody else also.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that, like, it's very hard for me to see somebody struggling and not help in some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you gotta look out for scammers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta use discernment and wisdom. But you know, if I got it, I'm helping somebody in some way. And actually, I vow to the Most High, any basically any money I make in a year, every year, I'm gonna take 10% of that. You know how they used to tithe, but I used to tithe a day in church. Why not tithe? You know, giving to the poor is like lending to the Most High. So why not tithe to who the tithe actually went to, whether in the form of money, food, or any kind of something. Because even if you make like, so I'm gonna take 10% of everything I make and help somebody in some kind of way, whether money or food or rent, some kind of something. Or even if I say if I have 100K a year and I take 10K of that and put it towards something that can regenerate, instead of just having 10K disappear, 10K to something that can grow some more, such as like a plot of land that can grow food and it keeps investing in itself, instead of just because you can give somebody 10K and they spend it all on rent, or you give 10K worth of food and then all the food's gone. But if you put that 10K into something that keeps growing food, it's worth more than 10K. Now, that could bring 10K worth of food every couple months that people can eat. So there's different ways to go about it. That I plan on going about it when the stars align. So yeah, I just wish more people were on board with the plan, but it's all good.
Could definitely use a decent, even a small group. It just
Yeah.
takes a small group, like, especially like with just for example, the trash pickup project that we're trying to get started. Like, it's not gonna be easy with 2 people, but somebody's got to start it.
What?
And like I said, maybe we'll inspire some people here.
Definitely.
What are you gonna say?
I was just thinking like, if you just imagine if you could meet a certain amount of people that had your same mindset,
Mm-hmm.
that was down to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say we had 100,000 us's total, like 50,000 needs, 50,000 needs, and each 50,000 had just $1,
Right.
and we all that's all we had, right?
Mm-hmm.
100,000 people with $1 each, but we have $100,000,
Mm-hmm.
and we put that into building some kind of business, some kind of community, some kind of something,
Right.
and that turns to $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I just wish more people thought like that.
Yeah. It's hard.
Like, one person with a little can't do much, but they can, but it might take time.
Right.
But a lot of people Imagine a billion people on Earth with a penny.
Yeah.
What could they do together? A billion people with a penny. What could they do? What's that? 10 million? Right? A billion people with one penny, that's $10 million. You could make some shake with $10 million. You could start regenerating several places on Earth with crops, so that billion eat every day. But you know, that's sometimes you just gotta be the head and be the one to get things started, so that people join in. You know, eventually the body, the nation is gonna come together and work together and do something. Hopefully, it's not doesn't take until the kingdom, which I mean that honestly be enough. If the kingdom could come tomorrow, I wouldn't care. I don't gotta do none of this no more. Worry about nothing. Oh, tomorrow we stepping into the kingdom. Most High's in rule. He got his king in rule. Sovereignty. Don't gotta worry about the rat race, the system no more. Bring it tomorrow. Bring it tomorrow, Most High. Calm down, y'all. But yeah, but if it takes till then, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad that we can't come together and try to put our resources together to do something for each other. At that,
Even 100 people.
right? Could do so much. Even 100 people that's broke, but they got a rich mentality, and 100 people that's putting their hands to the same goal. Y'all gonna make something happen, man. Y'all gonna do something, but yeah,
We'll get there.
in due time. Yeah, our food's getting. I'm pretty sure our food's getting cold. It wasn't that hot when you fed it to me.
What we're sitting on a plate.
Yeah, y'all.
But yeah.
Peace and blessings and love for all the support. Everybody that's supported our store so far. That even just watching and sharing and liking. If you can hit the like or just throw your sheep up, help the algorithm to help us get more visibility. You know, we don't do this for money or views, fame, notoriety. You know, it's really about
Definitely don't care about that.
using our experiences, using what we learned to help other people that maybe in situations we have been in.
Provide a little information, inspiration.
Inspiring the minds. That's the best thing you can do. Like I said, you feed somebody, but if you feed somebody, but they go home every day and they smoke crack, every day. Well, you know, you're not really doing. The best thing you could have did for them is feed their mind and get them off the crack, and feed them at the same time too. You can do both, but the most important thing is elevating people's minds. So you know, that's the mission here. Whether you know, donations are welcome, but we're not asking for no donations. That's not, you know, I don't have my Cash App, my PayPal, none of that on my bio, none of my Instagram, my YouTube. That's not. I don't make tour teachings
What did they say?
for monetary gain. I'll never monetize my channel. You'll never see an ad ran on my channel. So you know that's not what the purpose is. You know, I have my own goals. We have our own things going on that we're trying to make shape. So I'm not expecting to get paid off YouTube. This is just, you know, we got a lot to say. So you know,
We're
might
not
as well
doing
say.
any e-begging, that's what it was.
Yeah, e-begging.
No e-begging.
We don't e-beg. But if you feel, you know, we won't oppose.
And it'll definitely be paid forward.
Yeah, most definitely. And Most High bless everybody that bless us. May He bless you tenfold. Whatever you bless us with, may He return it back to you tenfold. So you know,
Definitely.
goes around, come around. You know, that's a biblical principle. People call it karma, but you know, you do good, you reward good people with good, good gonna come back to you. You reward good people with evil, evil gonna come back to you. You call evil good and good evil, you know, you call darkness light and light darkness, clean, unclean, vice versa, you're not gonna have a good time. So, yeah, peace and blessings to everybody that's even just tuning in, liking and sharing. And, you know, even homeboy that said it's a shit stream, Carlos Casanova, appreciate you, sir. I'm pretty sure you're not here still.
He made a perfect example
Hopefully,
of himself.
Carlos, go subscribe to Carlos Casanova -I3N. He might need some subs. He might need some love. You know.
He might need some inspiration.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all, head over to Carlos Casanova's channel. All right, y'all. We hungry. We gotta prepare for Spain and stuff and get some things going. So yeah, we got a lot of things to get done. It's about to be 8 o'clock here. So yeah.
Almost my bedtime. Your bedtime.
Yeah. Gotta wake up early for trading session, so I'll let you go to bed by 10. So yeah, all praise to the Most High. Peace and blessings to the children of Israel, the remnant, spread across the 4 corners of the earth.
Peace and blessings to the flock.
Oh yeah, WooL talk. Forgot to say it. Supposed to say it every stream. WooL talk. So yeah, peace and blessings to the remnant, to the Most High's people. All praise to the Most High alone. Forsake your idols. Do good for somebody. Peace, humility, seek perfection. Stray from wickedness and your vomit. And, you know, be like gold through all your trials, you know. And elevate so you can elevate others. All right, we about to eat. Shalom, shalom.